That's gonna be intro for this video. All right, this was extremely unexpected and not planned. Dave, Mr. DDE, and Keller, nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Stop by. What happened? Why are you even here?
So I got lost on the way to college.
Okay.
More importantly, we had a plan this morning to do a video and that fell through, and I hit you up and I was like, hey, I'm close. And you're like, actually, you're 2 hours away. So we got an Altima from the airport and drove out here.
So because I didn't have much planning, this is what we're gonna do. I have stuff that I need to do, but I feel like will actually be maybe exciting or maybe you'll enjoy it at the same time. So I have two cars that I need to test that I think are actually probably some of the coolest cars here. So I'm gonna bring you along with me while we do it.
Dude, I'm down. You have such a huge spot. Like, it's overwhelming.
Keeps going.
It's also really hot here in Florida.
Yeah, it do be hot for sure. But you're from Canada, right?
Yeah, West Coast. So,
Okay.
you know.
A little different there.
I'm mostly Compton, y'all. So our HQ's in Compton, and I'm there half the time. But it doesn't get humid. Humid
Okay.
is the hard part. Like, the heat's not bad, but the sweat.
So the exact opposite of the exotic stuff you're probably used to. We got some good old American muscle here.
What happened here?
So it doesn't have the original engine. This is an Australian 4-liter inline 6.
Down under.
Yep, and ignore that. That's for later. So the two cars we got to test, this car and then the 4-rotor Super we're going to drive.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So anyway, I took this car out yesterday. I haven't driven in like 2 years because the battery like melted down. It was covered in acid and I didn't feel like dealing with it. I drove it yesterday and it did some weird stuff. I think we figured out what the fix was. So it may work good, it may not. But I'm going to give you a laptop to keep in your lap because I got to take a log.
I'll do some stuff for you. The
All right.
+7.
Yeah, don't change anything actually. All right, let's go.
I know how to tune?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I played guitar when I was 5. I can tune by
Kelly
ear.
comes to the comedy
Alright.
channel.
All right. Well,
All I know is it's really easy.
okay. I'll put Dave on tuning duty.
Jokes aside, I've watched people with the maps and all that, and it looks very frustrating.
So if you have a fader for burble duration, I could move that
Oh my
up
God.
and down. Don't give him a
That's
chance.
that's your only job.
Format hard drive. Okay, so my job is when you tell me to press F6.
Yep, that's it. This is definitely a fan favorite on the channel. People are mad that I don't drive it more. It
Really?
kind of scares me, if I'm being honest.
That is not
How much
so
power does it make?
1200. But it's like, it's not like an exotic 1200. Like I feel like 1200 in a Lamborghini is like very controllable.
It is, it is.
1200 in this thing is like kind of, you know?
I like how everyone's getting quiet, because right now Keller and I are nervous. They're like, oh, that's... When do you want
The
F6?
sequential stuff works really good. So check it out.
Oh my god, why is it so sloppy like that?
It's the road.
It's not the road.
Yes, it is.
Do you remember what key?
You haven't told me what key yet. You haven't told me to do the thing yet.
It sounds.
But it's not a drift car, so why does it have a camera and stuff?
It's not the camber, it's that we have tires at 5 pounds in the rear right now. He's a little nervous.
I feel like he's just gonna punch it.
No, I'll give you a warning. I'm gonna do a little bit of second gear, just get the tires warm. It's definitely gonna spin. Yeah, we left some dark marks.
My God.
I was supposed to have 6 was I?
No, because I didn't expect it to do that like that.
Did you want?
This is why I don't like driving the car. You see how it did all that waggle and stuff?
Bro, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it scares me too.
You can't be scared for driving the car.
I know.
I've been in some fast cars, but it's the way it delivers when the car moves so much.
I know, it's not very confident.
It's like you're driving a boat in the ocean.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Usually though, after the first like hit, the tires have enough heat in it so it looks a bit better. So yeah, guys.
I'm so pumped to hit F6 right now, like I've been training my whole life for this moment.
Are you good at F6?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll into second this time.
You say when?
You hit it.
Alright, hit F6.
There we go. So it's running good now.
Why is it so slow?
Do the pull.
It's
That's crazy. Do I have to hit F6 again?
Oh, hit F7 actually. Yeah. So it worked. It didn't do what it did before. I think it was hitting some sort of some sort of safety thing before, so it was just basically like cutting power in third gear.
It's really fast.
Yeah. It's a very like, I don't know, I think because it makes so much torque, it's a very like kind of crazy sense of speed.
That sounds
I love how it feels off of the anti-lag.
Oh, why is it so violent?
I know.
It needs better help.
What?
Counseling, man. This thing's wild.
Oh, I get it. Flat shifting without going into boost. Isn't that weird?
Everything's weird right now. So, just so we're clear for the video, off camera, I did all the tuning. The car's dialed in and good to go.
Yep, thank you. You're welcome. Quick little update on the blue giveaway chaser. One, I want to give you guys a massive thank you because the influx of orders when we announced the giveaway was pretty crazy. The boys have been super busy over shipping your stuff out, and it's really cool to see that you guys are as hyped as we are on the new stuff. The Porsche GT3T, which we did on like a heavyweight, has also been killing it, so it's cool to see you guys are stoked on that. Cool little update on the car is that it will actually be going to Legends of Drift up at New Jersey. Not only will the car be there in person at the booth if you guys want to check it out, but if you pick up any merch at the event, you'll also get entered for a chance to win this thing, a 9 grand cash. Or if you can't make it to the event, as a reminder, every $5 you spend at lzmfg.com gets you entered for a chance to win. All right, now the next thing we're gonna test, I finally did a lightweight brake kit on the A90 Supra, the 4-rotor Supra. So this was the old setup that I had. And when I did the math, changing the rotors and the brakes to the Willwood setup, both in the front and the rear, we saved 38 pounds overall, but when you multiply, I think it's by like a factor of 10 on each corner, it equates to like 272 pounds of weight reduction. So I don't think I'll feel a difference necessarily in the weight right away, but I want to feel how the brakes are now that I've got a proper kit on the car, because I always hated how that car drove. Technically, we don't have the new rear rotors on the car yet. We're just waiting on a slightly different bracket, but look how cool this is. We get the outer rim, we get the outer part of the brake disc from Willwood, and then HGK makes these top hats that work with the setup that we have on the Supra, and then you'll see a very similar setup on the front of the car. So for you, this is a 10,000 RPM crazy rotary thing. For me, I'm just trying to test the brakes.
The brakes work?
Yeah, they'll work. I want to see how they feel. So we have a competition coming up called Legends of Drift at E-Town.
Yeah.
And I want to drive this car, and I have like 4 plans to make this more competitive. Lightweight brakes, carbon hood, carbon Kevlar hatch, and nitrous to hopefully make it more of a competitive car, because it's slow.
Oh, really?
I mean, ish. It makes 500 horsepower.
Okay.
Which is fine, but like, for a pro drift comp, I'm definitely showing up with a spoon to a knife fight.
Oh, I understand. So, it sounds crazy, this thing.
Oh, it's sick. definitely feel better than they did. I always thought this car had a weird bias, but I think part of the problem was we had Willwoods in the rear, then with like the stock like big M3 brakes or whatever they were.
Yeah.
So it definitely feels way more balanced now. But I think if we put a bias valve in this, we can get it even better.
Okay.
But the biggest goal is just to save rotating weight. It makes a big difference. So I think this car weighs like 2,800 and change right now. My goal is to get it to like the low 2,700s.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll make me do better, but maybe it's just a placebo effect. What's weird is like this car, even though it doesn't make a lot of power, it kind of punches out of its weight class.
That was fast. That was crazy.
Yeah. It sounds sick.
This sounds insane.
It's weird because in the car it's not that loud, and it f***s with my head because when I go by like the building or the dumpster, it sounds extra loud because I hear it more.
Yeah, it echoes right off of it.
Yeah. Yes. All right, now I'm not like a very big EV guy. I don't know if you guys have seen on Drift HQ channel or on Rudnick's channel, but they built a Tesla drift car. It's just based on like a typical Model 3, and it actually works really well. I was very frustrated when I drove it because I'm not a Tesla fan. I want to give Dave a ride because I want Dave to try to drive it. I don't think I've showed it to you guys on the channel, so I'm gonna show you how good it drives. All right.
Oh, it's so weird.
I know, right?
That's terrible.
What do you mean terrible?
But there's no noise.
Is it bizarre?
It's so weird. How's the balance being electric? All the batteries are below. Is it good right now, or is it bad?
It feels way better than it has any business feeling, I think. Is that bizarre?
It's terrible, but not in a bad way. It's just terrible. There's no noise. The only thing that makes it fun. But I get it. You know, we're saving the environment right now, so you should feel good about that.
I've never gone this fast. Let's see how this works. Whee!
Oh, there's a water.
It's crazy how much grip it has.
How we go in here? I never get car sick in cars unless they're electric. Why is that?
That's bizarre. All right, I'm gonna let you drive it. You know how to do donuts enough, right?
I mean, donut, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, so the only thing you can't do in this is left foot brake, or it will kill the throttle. I don't know, I mean, you can afford it, so if you crash this, whatever.
How much is the car worth?
Like, without all the drift mods, like 10 grand.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do 2 grand on it, and then we can, yeah.
We got a body shop. So
we got Drift HQ to sponsor the parts.
Just give me a good thumbnail if you're gonna crash.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, you can go and check out the DDE channel if you want to see him driving it. But yeah, it's a cool car. I'm not gonna have Dave ride with me because I don't want to put him into a tree, but I'm gonna see if I can do a backy in this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, backies are possible in this thing at the compound though. I don't know.
Yeah. That was way too easy. That was way too easy.
There's no way you just did that. Let the record hold, I think that's a mid-tier backy, but I ran out of time. So we'll let the Tesla backy at the compound thing to be continued another day. In the meantime, we're gonna head over to the prep building and we're gonna talk to Ray and Josh and see what updates they have for us on the Cosmo. They've been making a lot of progress, but mind you, we did pull them off the Cosmo for a bit to give the E36 basically a refresh before it went to Seattle, since it's gonna be staying on the West Coast for the rest of the FD season. That way it doesn't look like shit.
So right now we're getting the whole fender loose. We're trying to dial in all these gaps, door gaps here, here, and at the bottom. And then that's gonna tell us what we're gonna have to do with the side skirt as far as like fixing the gaps. So like for example, right now an issue that we're having or we're gotta work through is this piece of sandpaper fits nice here, but once you get right there, it's stuck. So what's happening is the door is gonna hit this, and once you have more paint thickness here, it's gonna be black, for example, right? So as soon as you open and close that door, you're gonna have to repaint this side skirt. You know, and most side skirts you see on most cars, like body kits and stuff, they're always rubbed here. So we're working really hard to try to get these to fit as good as possible. And just doing whatever we have to do. So that side we have it pretty much a lot more dialed if you want to check it out real quick. Right here, we pretty much dialed in the gaps on this side and on the fender, and we got this one pretty good. Passes right through, no problem. It's a little tight still, but this is kind of thick. You can feed it through and it's not an issue, whereas the other side you cannot do that. We also made brackets at the bottom, we'll show you guys later, so that's held up pretty nice at the bottom too. It's not gonna move, like, you know. Part of it was we ended up having to trim this and then add material from the back so it will be closer to this jam here. And then we would shave it down as much as we could from there again.
Right.
And then that created that little tiny bit of space that is just enough that it's not gonna rub.
One thing that I told Adam is if he wanted to delete some stuff that we had on the front lip of the car, which is like meant for like fog lights. So I gave him the option of keeping them or deleting them. I hate them, so I convinced him to take them off. So basically what I did is cut out the weird pocket that he had, and I went ahead and went on the back, put some tape from the front, and then I grind everything and glass it. That way I can cover it. Same thing over here, and same thing on the other side. We didn't like how it looked before. It looked kind of funky. Yeah, it looked weird. So right now you can see that it's like everything flush. We're gonna shoot some primer, so whatever deep scratch it have from sanding is gonna get away. So once we paint it, it's gonna be beautiful.
Now on to the Mint 964 saga. Apart from the interior, I kind of did a weird thing where like I did everything that I wanted to do to this car in like a short period of time. So it's kind of just been, for lack of a better word, like almost perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't redo the full interior, I just did seats, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the full interior just because of cost, if I'm being honest, because it's expensive. EP9 did an amazing job on the seats. I'd love to have him do the interior at a later date, but until then, I have two main things that I want to tackle with this car before the next time I take it up to the mountains. One of which is respringing the car because it's way too soft, so I have to like overcompensate with gnarly sway bars. So like the car's good side to side, but forward and back, it's just doing this. But the big thing is this situation. If you guys have seen my videos, I'll insert a clip in here. Not only does it still have the automatic gauges and cluster and everything, the tach only goes to $7 grand when this motor revs to like 8,500. So I'm doing the thing that I haven't been wanting to do until now, and that is taking all these gauges out to send them out and get essentially rebuilt. So not only am I going to be changing the tach to the proper red line, I'm also going to be converting it from kilometers to miles. I'm going to be removing the auto one and converting it to manual. The problem is it takes a bit of time to do that, and I haven't been wanting to have the car down for like 3+ months.
Yeah.
I was, however, lucky enough to speak to the owner of North Hollywood Speedometer, which is one of the main players in like the 964 world. In fact, I think it may be one of the only people that can do what I need done because it gets complicated with the digital stuff, like converting it and everything. They're gonna do me solid, and they're gonna try to do a quicker turnaround, so hopefully I will only be down from this car a couple weeks instead of a couple months. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how this process works. So one of the things I'm gonna do first is make sure to take photos of like all the things, just so I know, like, I don't know, God forbid they forget the kilometers, right? Because I'm gonna get that changed to miles. Like all of these things, like only some 964s had these functions where it has like all of these things. I guess none of that really matters for me to save. But ideally we get all that changed too in the personal onboard computer.
Right.
Got it.
Sir.
Just to make sure that I don't forget what goes where. I'm gonna have you document all this, Mike. That way, when it comes time to put this back together, I'll know like, okay, that one's the right one. Now, I actually was planning to get another set of these gauges and have them built so I didn't need to send mine out because of the tool timeline thing, which wouldn't have been the most cost prohibitive thing. Like the gauges aren't very expensive, but because mine are in such good condition, I think it'll actually save a lot of money to rebuild mine versus the ones that I would find online. They're also like busted and faded.
Right.
This gauge is like freaking beautiful. Yeah. So tentatively, I think what I'm, oh no, did I mess it up? You see there's that weird like delamination there?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, either way, I guess they're getting rebuilt. Like, I just noticed that.
Yeah, you can kind of see the...
I think all I'm gonna do, sometimes people go crazy and they do like full like painted faces and everything.
Right.
I think if they can do it, all I wanna do is just change the needles to mint. Like literally leave it looking factory as no flashy. I hate it when people do that.
It's just like a nice little touch.
Yeah, I think that's my plan. Yes, yeah, there's a little like discoloration from the sun.
Yeah.
Mine are in good shape, but that typically happens in these. It's funny because I thought my gauges were perfect because I never looked at them that close, and now when I have them out, I can see like all these little sunspots starting to like have issues throughout. Maybe that's, you hear something loose in there? Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why my thing was flopping around. Maybe that.
Yeah. That's gonna be the intro for this video.
Watching back that footage, the car moved around a lot more than I feel like I remember it should be doing. 13.6. It seems about right.
It was swaying a lot when you guys were getting on it.
I don't remember it being that bad. No, the tires are even on both sides.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it just do be like that. Oh, well, I don't know.
Maybe she's just sketchy forever.
Yeah. I want to put a front sway bar on it. I think that'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been talking about it for like 3 years now. I got my Porsche gauges in the box. I'm going to send those out. We're off to FD Seattle, hopping on a plane today. So this video was kind of like, I didn't even know if we were going to make a video before we left. The whole DD thing kind of like came out of nowhere. Yeah. So look how cool the brakes look. I'm pretty stoked about that. I'll show one last thing before we end the video that I'm pretty excited about. I'm gonna bring it over now. It's not that heavy, it's just big. I mentioned earlier in the video we were doing some weight reduction. This is a full carbon fiber, like real carbon fiber, not some of that fiberglass with a carbon fiber layer over it, hood for my Supra. So cool thing, that's also not cool, is we stock HGK carbon and carbon Kevlar at Drift HQ. The cool thing is, it is great if you guys want it because you don't need to ship it all the way from Latvia and it saves you some money. The bad thing is, I've probably spent more than every dollar we've made having the HGK stuff here just because I keep buying all of it.
Yeah.
So we happen to have this in stock. How crazy is that for me to just wake up one morning and be like, yeah, I want to make my Supra lighter. Let me just walk over and grab this off the shelf. The problem is, it's going to feel like a sin painting this.
I know.
I would love to, you know, actually, it'd kind of suck because if I ever wanted to change the livery, I'd be. But you see that triangle?
Doing
the
like
triangle leaving in carbon would be kind of cool.
It would.
I can't do it with the front though, because then it wouldn't really match anything.
Right.
And then I'm putting TJ's over flares over it, so like it wouldn't blend or look right.
I think the triangle at the top is a cool idea. And then
It just sucks though, because then I'll like, if I ever wanted to change livery, I'd have to repaint the whole thing. Because it's not going to be level.
either that or you just make the new livery kind of similarly shaped around it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It'll look cool under the hood too, having all the carbon.
Oh yeah.
Carbon, yeah, Bray. It'll save not a whole lot. I think it'll save like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, that triangle and carbon would be kind of cool. All right, maybe we'll do that. Okay, now we go to Seattle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see when we get back home. Did I ever talk about the black car? Did we mention what the deal was?
I don't know.
So many random things. I built Black E36 for my friend Christian. He drifted stinky for the first time, drifted real good, so now he has a car to drift with us too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
There we go. It's running good now. Why is it so slow? You're the fool.